What's going on, man? How y'all doing? Man, I feel full as hell. I just got myself a burrito. A carne asada burrito with extra meat on them. Pico and some freaking avocado. Woo! Or guac. I mean, not avocado. Gotta get my sip of this drink. Man, that stuff tastes like crack. That's how good that is. Where am I going? Do I know my GPS right now? No, I think I'm good. It's horchata, fellas. Drinking some horchata. Some Hispanic drinks, man. I love it. Oh my God. Horchatas. Oh, woo! Them hit you like the freaking crack. I never done crack, so I don't know what that feels like. But I know some of y'all hoes who watch me are crack whores. Straight up crackheads, right? So you probably can let me know in the comment section below how that tastes or what that feels like. I'm extremely sick right now. Well, not right now, but I was in the past few days. I'm still a little bit sick, fellas. No, I did not catch the Rona. The C-19. No, I didn't. I know you guys are wishing I caught it. You guys are wishing all kinds of ill stuff on me, and I'm going to get to that in a little bit because that's the main point of the video. No, I did not catch that. I had very bad strep throat. Got checked out. Took my C-19 test as well. It came out negative. But the strep throat was so bad, dude. I had like freaking 100-degree or almost 100-degree fever running for 4 days straight. No, 3 days straight. I did not feel like doing anything. I was literally sitting there and laying down in my bed like a little child all day freaking long. I barely even ate, dude. That's how bad I was in bed. Like, that's how bad I was. Like, I felt like I needed to go to the hospital eventually. That's how bad it felt like. But I didn't. Cured pretty well. I don't know if you guys can tell from my voice right now, but I'm still pretty sick. But this video must be made because not only from the comments that I get on my videos here on YouTube, but also on Instagram, on people on Snapchat, everywhere. I see comments, people leaving comments below, or people sending me messages saying that, and it's, again, by the way, it's not everyone who comes in my channel who watches my message, right? Watches my videos. It's a very, well, I wouldn't say very few. I would say at least 1/3 of people who watch me or who know who I am and about my views leave these kind of comments and messages to where they say, I wish you ended yourself, or I wish you were dead. Here's one thing. It's one thing when, we are making fun of people here and there, especially me. I make fun of people all the time saying that your mama should have swallowed you, right? Yeah, that's in a sense of me saying that I wish you didn't exist, right? But that expression does not hold as much value as somebody's telling you, I wish you were dead. You meaning a literal live person who has a life, not your mama swallowed you before you were even born, and you were never born. You weren't even a human. Your mama didn't even conceive you. Not that. The fact that she gave birth to you, you are a grown person, and people are wishing that you were dead. Do you know what kind of people these are, by the way? These are mostly liberal-minded people. Back in 2016 when Trump became president, I don't want to talk too much political stuff here, but it's very necessary in this video. There was a lot of people who wished that on him as well. And this is not something to be taken lightly, fellas. This is something very, very, very serious. You have to understand where these people are coming from. They're not making a joke like how I am when I say that I wish your mama swallowed you, right? Man, my freaking hair is so messed up. I'm actually going to my barber's place right now to get my hair cut. I was supposed to get it last week, but I got sick right before I was about to go get a cut. And this whole freaking 4 or 5 days, man, as I said, I probably lost like 5 to 10 pounds of weight just because I didn't even eat anything, and just because how bad my freaking fever was. I was burning the hell up. Oh my goodness, man. I had never had fever like that ever. And my immune system is very, very, very freaking strong. So that was a shocker to me that I ended up like that. But hey, things happen, you know. I fought it. I'm good now. Drinking my horchata. Ladies, if any of y'all watching who's spilled my drink on my hand, who's Latina mommy, and you wanna call me your papi? Hey ladies, DMs are wide open like y'all's legs on Saturday nights. You know what's up. Hit your boy up at Zeekpeak 00. You better know how to cook me some mean freaking burritos and food and some horchata. Oh yeah, I better get that horchata drink every freaking meal. Nah, I'm just kidding. I couldn't settle, or not even settle. I couldn't like even long-term date a Latina chick, man. They finna make you fat as hell. They make some amazing freaking food. Oh my goodness gracious. And yeah, you guys know that I'm on keto diet, but you know, every now and then you need to go refeed yourself with carbs. That's why I just had the burrito today, and now I'm drinking a sweet drink. Why am I telling you guys these? Why did I just tell you about this keto diet? Why do I keep coming in and days out talking about women, life, money, future, solitude, solipsism even, stoicism, all this stuff? You guys know I don't make a single dime, any money from my YouTube videos. You guys already know that, right? My channel's a baby channel. It's hilarious. There was a guy, I don't know, it was not a long time, I think about a month ago, left a comment on one of my videos. Dude, Donovan Sharp is very good at remembering exactly in which episode he said what. Episode 893. I said, like, bro, what? How do you remember that? This dude got thousands of videos. He remembers exactly in what episode he said what. I props to him, dude. Mad props to him. I can't remember that. I can't even barely remember what I talked about in my videos last week. Or a couple of days ago. Anyways. But yeah, he left a comment saying, oh, look at you. You're calling people broke, but you're sitting here trying to be a YouTuber and making money off of YouTube videos. No, I'm not. Most likely he was a new viewer or just watched that one video. That's why he made all those assumptions. I have over 550 videos, and I have not made a penny even from any of them. And even to this day, I'm making these videos days in and days out for you guys for free. The least you can do for me is go follow me on Instagram at Zeekpeak. Yep, there's the plug. Go follow me on Instagram at Zeekpeak00. Like and subscribe. Share this video to your friends. But I'm not a YouTuber. Hell no. I'm an engineer. You guys know that. I'm a professional. You know, ladies like to say, I'm a professional. Girl, shut your ass up. Shut up. I'm a professional, girl. I'm literally my own freaking boss as an engineer. How many guys you know who can do that? How do I do that, by the way? I'm a private contractor who reaches out to high-end companies, not just in the aviation industry. I'm into a whole bunch of industries right now. I started off in the aviation industry, but I spread my name out, and I reached out to these bigger corporations and they did projects with me for 6 months to a year long. And usually that's how I do. After one project is done, I move on to the next project. So I pick and choose who I'm doing these projects with, how much money they're going to pay me, and when I get to work. I don't really have an employer. And I'm an engineer who does that. Anything is possible, fellas, if you just put your mind to it. And I'm a landlord on top of that. I own real estate properties. You guys know that. I'm not a freaking YouTuber. If YouTube ever starts giving me money, sure, okay, I'll take it. Hey, you want to throw money at me? Sure, I'll take it. Why not? But why am I doing all these? As I said, why did I just tell you guys about this keto diet? Because I'm trying to save your life. No, don't call me Mother Teresa and this, that, and the other crap. That's just cringy as hell. Okay? Because I know, why am I trying to save your life? Because there was people in my life, friends of my own, who I couldn't save. Because they went through the exact same stuff I went through, and a lot of you guys went through, and or are still going through. What are you talking about, Zeke? I'm talking about the mental frustration you have and you bear as a man for your entire life. Women will never understand this. Ladies, if you don't argue with any of my points, just go date another woman first. It's hard for me to even speak louder right now. I have a huge freaking headache, and my strep throat is still bothering me. But I'm still wanting to make this video for you guys because I want to be that voice who comes in here every single freaking day in your ear, no homo, to remind you guys that this life is not about sacrificing just for the sole fact of women, just for the sole fact of society, just for the sole fact of X, Y, and Z, and not for your own self. You're given one life, and men in general, not just you, men in general, waste their entire life working and catering for other people. You go to college, graduate college, go to a job, pay bills after that from your job. You don't need to pay that many bills as a single man. Why do you do it? Because society told you that you need to have a family. You're a loser if you don't. And then to have this family and to satisfy this family, you go through all these hoops. And when you're 50, 60, you'll regret your life. Or 70. Telling people or telling yourself, man, I wish I could go back in time and do it all over again. But at that point, it's too late. How do I know that? Because I have talked to enough 50, 60, and 70-year-old men. Remember, I told you, I worked in big Fortune 500 corporate American companies. And they're filled with those type of guys who did not have this knowledge that we have now, this RP knowledge, when they were young. And I've talked to plenty of them, and every single one of them said if they could go back to my age, I always ask them this question, hey, if you were 23 again, I'm 23, so if you could go back to my age, what would you do differently? They said, without a heartbeat, without any kind of hesitation, I would get married. I would wait till I get married and I would experience life more. And times have gotten even worse nowadays. And that's why my voice and my message is literally saving people's lives. But there's people out there who are literally wishing death upon me, telling me that they wish I was dead. I don't care, man. You can wish whatever you want, okay? Just know that. Just know that karma is real. As I was talking about Donald Trump. When he became the president, there were so many people who wished he was gone. What happened now? Who do we have as a president now? I don't want to make fun of our president, okay? Like, as I said, this is gonna go to a political discussion if I start doing that, right? But you guys already are seeing what Mr. Joe is doing, right? Like, if you want to talk about competency of a president, you can do your own ranking of where Biden would fall if we were to rank the competency of this president among all the other presidents. What's happening in our economy since Trump left? I'm not saying I'm a Trump supporter or I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm just giving you guys the evidence that we have at our disposal. The data is all in front of you right now, right? If you choose to accept it and look at it or look away from it, that's up to you. I don't care. So that's what I said. Karma is real. You hated all this negativity on Trump. Well, he left. What happened to you? You're struggling now in this rough economy. Trump ain't. You think Trump is struggling? He's wiping his tears with his billions of dollars of notes. Billions of dollars of $100 bills, right? But what's happening to you? You're barely struggling to barely pay rent. That's why I said karma is real. You can wish all this upon me, but know that dark times are coming for you, not me. Sure, anything can happen. I'm driving right now. I might get hit by something, flip my car, and that's the end of me, right? That's the last breath of me. And we don't know what's going to happen to our lives when, right? Do I sit around and worry about that? Absolutely freaking not. I ride motorcycles and fly planes. You think I would be sitting here and worrying about when it's my time to go? If I'm doing these kind of stuff, these kind of dangerous stuff? Hell no. Dude, my mother is so freaking liberal herself. Like, this is another reason I had to cut all ties from every single one of my family members. They did abandon me, but I made it easy for them to abandon me. My own mother told me one day, she was like joking about it, right? Because I'm not vaccinated. She said, you know what? I wish you get the C-19, Zeke. Because we got in a heated argument. Because my mother got vaccinated. And she was telling me, you need to get vaccinated. And I'm like, why? Why do I need to get vaccinated if you're vaccinated? Well, you got to make sure I'm safe. Well, isn't that the point of the vaccine? You took it, so you are safe, right? Yeah, but I'm safer if you take it. I'm like, Mom, I don't even live with you anymore. Well, no, I'm not going to take the vaccine just because I come see you for a few hours every now and then. Especially when the vaccine is supposed to help you from preventing it. But now, I got to take it again. No, so we got in a heated argument about it. She said, you know what? I hope you get the C9. I hope you catch the C-19. Ha ha ha. Fellas, I tell you guys, they're all children with breasts. Women stop maturing when they start getting sexual attention. She's my mother, I know, but that doesn't mean I'm going to give her a pass. She's not mature either. This is not something to be joking about that you're wishing some disease or death on people. I don't wish that on anybody, even on my worst enemies, that I wish you were gone. I wish you died. If you live, you're going to live this crappy life your entire life yourself. I'm not. That's not my life. That's all I say, right? As I said, I do make jokes here and there. I say, I wish your mama swallowed you, blah, blah, blah. That's fun and games, yeah. But a lot of these people are very, very serious, even in their tone when they tell you that. They don't even tell you that in a jokingly light tone, voice tone. They're extremely vindictive in that sense. And the reason why I'm making this video is because the divide and conquer is inevitable. It's happening in front of our own freaking eyes. As I said, what's been happening since Trump left to this country. And it pains me it makes me so sad and so upset and so depressed even seeing that a country like the United States, the best freaking country in my opinion in the world to live in, is doing this craziness that we're doing nowadays. Enjoy the little freedom that you have left, fellas. You don't have true freedom left. I'll take a drink again. Economy is upside down since he left. Everything's upside down nowadays, right? Men are extremely dissatisfied with the women that they have to choose from. And women have all the power. This is a gynocentric society. Do you even know what the opposite word is for gynocentric? People don't even know that. That's how uncommon we practice male privilege. Or that's how little we practice male privilege. And everybody wants to say, oh, there's a male privilege. We're not going to get into that. We live in a gynocentric society. There is no male privilege. Maybe there was 180 years ago. Definitely not right now. The opposite word for gynocentric is androcentric. Just to let you guys know that. How many of y'all knew that? You didn't even know that until I just told you. I'm trying to save people's lives, literally. You have no idea how many people reached out to me and said, Zeke, I would have literally ended myself if I didn't find you. Those are the people I keep doing this for, days in and days out. That puts a smile on my face regardless of all this nonsense and hate that I get from everybody. I actually got used to dealing with hate before I even came onto YouTube. If that doesn't tell you that how rough of a life I've had so far, I don't know what will. That's why it's very, very, very easy for me to shrug off hate comments and this and that. But I knew this has to be addressed, that I wish you were dead, when people are telling me that. Don't take these kind of stuff lightly, fellas. And as I said, you'll always notice that it's liberal people, liberal-minded people who say things like these. Conservative people will highly ever tell you things like these. So who really is the violent one? Us with our messages, or you who's literally wanting to end us just because we don't agree on certain topics? Are you freaking kidding me? You're telling me that it's okay for me to lose my life just because I don't agree on certain topics with you? You know what that sounds like, right? I don't want to put any words in your all's mouth, but I'm pretty sure the short dude with a funny mustache from Germany right before World War II did similar things to their people, to his people, right? You know that's exactly what this time sounds like. Again, I don't want to go into any kind of conspiracy, political discussion. I don't want to tell you guys any kind of prediction about what's going to happen in the United States, even though divide and conquer is coming. It is coming. Trust me. Something big is coming. That's all I'm going to leave it at. You guys can have your own opinion. Let me know in the comment section below. But something huge is coming. It's bound to, man. It's inevitable for something big to come. Why? What do you mean, why? Do you really have to ask that question? Why I think something big is coming? Do you not see how divided Americans are? How divided we Americans are now? Literally half of the country is at the polar opposite of the other half. when it comes to important decisions like how the economy should work, how marriage laws should work, how taxation should work. You guys do realize that the independence war that we fought against Britain, the main reason behind that was taxes, right? Taxation without representation. That was the main reason, one of the very, very, very big reasons why we wanted to get away from them, from Brits. You guys do realize that, right? It's about money. So when you have half of your people thinking the complete polar opposite of the other half of your people about money, that's not good. That's not good at all. That's not a good sign at all, fellas. I'm sorry to tell you, but that is scary. Extremely scary. I'm not trying to give you any kind of black pill statement here, okay? All I'm telling you is live your life for yourself, protect yourself, learn some skills, because crazy times are coming, and the more skills you have, the better off you're going to be. And no point in history we Americans were this divided among our own freaking self. And our great founding fathers of this country told us this, that the only way America will fall is if we break us apart, if we break us up from within, which is exactly what's happening right now. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm going to try to find a link and leave that link in the description box below, that there was a poll done, a study done, or a poll done, where all the Democrats were asked this question: are you okay, or should it be acceptable for all the unvaccinated people to go into a camp, a treatment camp, some sort of treatment camp where the government completely ostracizes them and picks out government housing for these people, and they're forced to go to these houses and live there. If they refuse to go to this camp, they have to pay like $5,000 to $10,000 worth of fine. Now, I got plenty of money in my bank account to where I can pay that fine like this. It's nobody's business. Oh yeah, at any point, because I have made myself financially stable and secure like that. How many of you guys can do that though? I'm not flexing in front of you guys saying that I have more money. I'm showing you how scary this is starting to become. And guess what happened? 48% of these Democrats who took this poll, who took this survey, said yes, that these unvaccinated people should be sent out and be ostracized like that. And these people live among us in this exact country. That's why our founding fathers said that we built a bulletproof nation and a country. The only way this country will fall is if our own people from inside F's it all up, messes it all up. That's what's happening. Albert Einstein, Gandhi, all kind of philosophers, famous people, were shamed, bullied, hated while they were living. But when they were gone, their worst came true. And people realized, oh man, that mofo actually spoke some gems. He actually made sense. So I'm not worried about any of you trying to wish any kind of freaking harm on me, because I know that I'm true to myself, and I know that I'm saving lives out here. But just remember, it tells me a lot about you and where you are in your mental state when you're literally wishing death upon someone just because they don't look at certain topics and issues as you do. We can have our disagreements all day long, But that doesn't mean your life is more valuable than mine, or my life is more valuable than yours, and either of us have to lose it just to prove the other person's point of view right. Hope this one made sense. Follow me on Instagram at Zeekpeak 00, and I'll see you on the next one.